A demon, Mortarion thought. A demon of Nurgle. Neither the word demon nor the name Nurgle perturbed him. The plague god was his master, he remembered, embraced in a moment of desperation. That caused him no trouble either. It simply was. The demon was different. Mortarion had treated with these things. He had fought them. He had allied with them. They were capricious but jovial, laughing as they slew, chortling as they released their pathogens, and joyous all the more as mortal flesh blackened and ran. Not this one. This one sat with its face buried in pudgy hands so that its features were hidden and its horns hung miserably low. The demon was immense. Its head came level with the lips of the Hallow. It was powerful enough to do harm to Mortarion should it desire. He had never seen a demon weep that way, and his curiosity overcame his caution. "O demon," he said, speaking the O, for together with the D and the A, E, M, O, and N, it made 7 letters, and in 7 there was power. "Why do you cry?" The monster started. Not having heard Mortarion approach, the demon was embarrassed to have its sorrow witnessed and endeavored to hide it, flicking away tears of pus, clearing its throat and blinking rheumy eyes to clear them. "You have not heard the woes of Khu'gath," it mumbled. "Khu'gath? I think I know that name." The creature cleared its nose into its hand with a long, foghorn blast, then pawed the resulting effluvia away onto its leathery hide. It whipped its runny eyes upon blubbery forearms and nodded earnestly. "Yes, Lord Mortarion, you and I have fought together many times. We are allies, you and I." "I do not recall," said Mortarion. Khu'gath shifted its bulk and the ground quaked. The demon moved its giant head towards Mortarion. Its rotting septum quivered as it sniffled. "Ah," it said, realization overcoming its misery. "That is because it is yet to happen." "It will, though. Oh, it will. Time means nothing here." That made a sort of sense to Mortarion. Beneath his forgetfulness, he knew these things as well as he knew the parts of himself. "I see. In that case, we are friends." "As much as we can be," agreed the demon. "Then tell me, why do you weep, Khu'gath?" Khu'gath folded its hands in its lap and stared at them. "Our master's boon is the cessation of suffering. Fatalists, pessimists, realists, all who acknowledge the inevitability of woe will cease to be troubled by it should they embrace our grandfather. Our master brings joy. He releases us from sorrow." "Yet you are not free of woe." True, all too true." Reminded of its misery, Khu'gath resumed its weeping. "But why?" said Mortarion. Again Khu'gath swallowed back its sorrow. "The manner of my creation. Our Lord was working his mancy. It waved one flabby paw vaguely towards the east, creating the greatest plague that would ever be known. It was never released. I was a mite, a nurgling, a thing no bigger than your hand span. I fell within his cauldron and drank it dry. So potent was the brew that I swelled and swelled, becoming as you see me here." "So our Lord hates you?" No, said Khu'gath forcefully, angered at this slight against their god. "Far from it. He loves me, and that makes it so much worse." It began to weep again. "I too brought sorrow, my father, but I am glad of it, for I hate him." "Then you are luckier than I. You have purpose, and though you have no father now, you have a loving grandfather. Who does not know of the great Mortarion? How the garden filled with joy when you turned to our Lord." Khu'gath licked its wide lips with a scabrous tongue. "Tell me then, favored one, how come you are here? Why are you not abroad doing the good work of Papa Nurgle?" "I am not here. I am in my laboratory," said Mortarion, and as he spoke the words more recollection came to him. "I was engaged upon a research for something." He frowned. "Yet I cannot recall what. My machine's overloaded. I woke to find myself here. It is strange. I did not think I could dream anymore." Khu'gath clasped its hands delightedly. You do not dream, you trifle with magic, you walk aboard in the realms of souls. This form you wear here, it is your essence. You pass from the realms of flesh to the realm of chaos. You are a sorcerer. It is not magic, it is science, said Mortarion dangerously. I remain innocent of sorcery. My service is performed with the utmost rationality. I am in my laboratory. Are you now? Said Khu'gath. I am. In the place they call the Plague Planet? Yes, said Mortarion. A planet reformed by your will. A planet reformed by my efforts. I disagree. Did you use machinery or slaves? Did you dig and pile? Did you cultivate and plant? No, said Mortarion. I employed the sacred arts of numerology, for in sympathetic mathematical calculations the forms of things may be changed. That sounds like magic, said Khu'gath. It is not, said Mortarion. Khu'gath shrugged. As you will. What of this place? Mortarion looked around. It is a projection of my mind, nothing more. The full nature of Grandfather Nurgle is unknowable. The garden is too mundane to encapsulate his being. The garden is a metaphor, the attempt by a limited mind to comprehend the ineffable. So you created it then? If it were real, I could not create it. But it is not real, so in a sense I did. I am real. The garden is real. If you made it, that would be magic. You are a sorcerer, pronounced Khu'gath with certainty. I am a manipulator of the warp through the applications of numerological truths. Magic, 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 said Khu'gath. I will not argue with a dream, said Mortarion. This is no dream, my friend. Tell me, do you remember your purpose here? I do not, I admit. I will tell you then, for Grandfather knows and all Grandfather knows, I know. You are looking for your father. Your first father, the sorcerer who enslaved you. I am, said Mortarion with sudden clarity. You are, agreed Khu'gath, and you will never find him like that. You must be changed.